Hello, fellow gamers, and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be doing called The Joy of Mega Building, where we're going to build a base from start to finish. I'm really excited about this, and we are going to start at what's commonly known as the drug lab. It's one of those. It's a little bit different than some of the areas where they kind of just hint at what the area is used for, like the fishing village, because in this area, well, they don't really try to hide what they're doing at all. It's quite obvious what they're doing here, especially as evidenced by all these oil drums here, and some unappetizing water. Yeah, good stuff. But if you needed further proof, look no further than literally inside the facility, where you can not only see the finished product, which is quite obvious what they're making here, but if you go a little bit further inside the facility, you can see, how should I put this, the beginning product, I guess? So yeah, if there was ever a question in your mind, hopefully that will answer that question rather soundly. Another thing I'm sure you've noticed, it's very noisy here. There's quite a lot of parrots here, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, especially if you need arrows. It is a constant source. Now, speaking of tools, weapons, etc., there's also a little spot over here where you can see a little armadillo, as evidenced by the ant bed there. Wherever there's an ant bed, there's an armadillo not far behind. And I like to use it, not only do you get meat from it, but you also get the shell, and you can make like, basically, I like to put them on my feet, or my legs, because they're like little shin protectors, basically. So yeah, you've got a constant source of stuff to equip your character. And I can hear those footsteps. Yep, there he is. There's the armored boy, doing what armored boys do, I guess. He's kind of going in a circle. But hey, that's not why we're here right now. We're here to build a base. I mean, I could look at this guy all day, but I'm not going to. So let's head over to the area that we're going to be working with. But before we do that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the area that we will be working with today. There's going to be a little, we'll just call it a field for creating product, and there's quite a bit of it here. So we are going to need to make sure that we have the right tools for the job to clear this bad boy out, and clear it out we shall. Isn't that a pretty little view? But yeah, we're going to need to gather some materials because we're going to go through some tools clearing this area out. But before we do that, I wanted to show you the coordinates. There they are right there, 50 west, 28 south. Here it is on the map, as evidenced by that wonderful, wonderful little oil drum right there. Really hard to miss. Starting area is just east of there. You kind of have to whip around. You'll see that little passage there. But yeah, if you'd like to build in this area, something similar or identical, there you have it. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We want to gather some materials in order to take all those plants down, those crops down, we'll say. And there's a great source of materials for creating stone blades down here. And yeah, there we go, right there. You just get these stones, make these big stones into little stones. And I'm going to grab a couple more, though, just to make sure that we have enough so I don't have to stop or pause or anything like that. Let's see, they usually are just falling right from the sky, yeah, like so. I'll go ahead and get this guy right here. And you know what, might as well take an extra one for the road. Yep, let's do that. Outstanding. All right. And you know, you may be wondering, do I have some sort of fancy mod or something that's going to take these down? Nope. We're just going to take these down left and right, swinging them things like we mean it. And we're going to continue to swing. And, you know, just when you think we've swang enough, we're going to do some more swinging. Why not? Let's get all these down. And, of course, I'm doing a little dissolve here. Well, cut that out real quick. But, yeah. We've got plenty of stones. We're going to make some more. We're going to get this all taken care of. It's just going to be done in just a few more moments. Oh, look. We're swinging again. There we go. And there we have it. This is the area we're going to be working with. I didn't count exactly how many plants I took down, but it was quite a few. You are going to want a decent-sized area to work with. because this is going to be kind of a large structure. All right, so the first thing I did, you can see the killer trap off in the distance. I went ahead and lined up my frame fairly close to the killer trap. It seems like that's what gives me the most room to work with. There we go. And, you know, just looking at the dimensions of the helicopter that we are building. Yeah, change the day. Yeah, I'm using some mods. And by the way, if you're interested in learning what mods I use for this build, I will put them, I will put them down in the description of this video. They're a lot of fun. I haven't used mods really at all in the past, but decided to use them for this just because it is such a massive undertaking and it saved me a lot of time. And we get to have all the fun in the world in one usually less than 30-minute video. Yeah. Starting off with building the cockpit area of the helicopter. So I'm keeping the roof of the shed open, so it kind of looks like windows in the front. And we're going to put some stuff over, or some frames here on either side. And it's going to be a little chunkier than a helicopter, but I didn't want it just kind of, you know, gives it a little bit more body. I don't know what you'd call it, but instead of it just being this long, slender neck. And there we go. So this is going to be kind of the base, the foundation of the helicopter that we're building. And we're going to continue. I'm going to make a couple of entrances over here using the side door. Just because realistically, you're going to want to be able to go in and out of this thing. You know, we could build it solid, but if there are any issues, it'd be hard to go inside to fix them without taking the thing down. So I guess there's a level of functionality to it as well. Let's get that guy out of the way. There we go. Just so we can make room to put some walls over here as well. We're going to put the standard wall. Get out. Okay, there we go. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Perfect. We'll just keep on keeping on, adding more walls. You'll kind of slowly see this thing flesh itself out. From here, I'm going to continue to close things up. And, you know, I'm going to take advantage and put down as much stuff as possible. I'm also going to put a frame over here because we are going to want this chopper to be a little bit longer. And, you know, again, still putting walls down, but putting down as much as I can before I use the autocomplete function of the mod. All right, let's see here. Let's get this wall down. And let's go ahead, and I think now is a good time to get this round completed, so to speak. Let's see what it looks like. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, next step. And from here, it looks like the next step is going to be to scare this pig away. Get out of here. Yeah, get out. Don't get, no, seriously. Next step is going to be to put some mud walls down. We're just going to go ahead. It'll kind of help add body to this, a chunkiness, if I may. And you'll start to see it slowly flesh out and look more and more like a no, that's not right. Look more and more like a helicopter as we continue. So we're just going to put these doors up. Put the walls up, and of course we're gonna admire our work as well. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see here. Where did it go? I always have trouble finding that. There she is. I always have trouble finding that wall. I don't know why. You'd think I'd only been playing this game for, you know, a couple days now or something, the way I search for stuff, but believe it or not, that is not the case. All right, we got all the walls down. I think now is a good time to, again, go ahead and complete this bad boy out. Let's take a look at it. There we go. Beautiful. No, that's great. We are just plugging right along now, and I am loving it. It's really starting to come together very, very quickly. You know, in the past, I haven't really had a strong feeling about mods, but I really like the way that I'm able to bring quite a bit more of a base, a structure for you in a short amount of time. Like we're just 10 minutes in. Look at this, and I've already given you a tour of the area and built it. I'd probably say we're almost halfway done through it. We've still got quite a bit to do, but all things considered, this is moving along very swimmingly, and I do hope you have been enjoying it up to this point. And if you had, please don't forget to hit that like button on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel. It would mean the most to me. Let's see how this looks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fantastic. Next, we are going to use a balcony add-on for the tail rotor. That's what it's called, right? Tail rotor? Well, either way, there it is. And now that we have the tail rotor taken care of, we can go through here and just wall this area up. Yes, I know, Mr. Piggy. Good to see you as well. We're just going to go ahead and attach all these walls here. I'll go ahead and complete this out so we can move on to the next step. Yeah, looking good. Looking good indeed. So next we're just going to add some mud walls here. And you know what would go nice right here? A wooden doorway. Excellent. Okay, let's get that guy down. And let's get back to the walls. And done, and done. And done. Am I right? Boom. Let's get that taken care of. Ah, nice. Excellent. And you can kind of see it start to flesh out a little bit. It's looking really good. Really happy with this so far. Looking forward to seeing what the finished product looks like as well. Almost forgot that. Alright, next I'm going to hop on up here and we're going to get the roofs taken care of on this bad boy. There we go. Let's try to, there we go, get on up here so we can put that right there. Yeah. And let's see here. We might as well wall up the back portion as well, like so. All right, and I'm going to give you kind of a little aerial view of what this looks like. Isn't that neat? Look at that. And you know what? Maybe we need something a little more dramatic than that. Whoosh. All right, look at that. That could almost be standalone as it is right now. And I feel like we've forgotten something. Back over here. Oh, you know what? We can do a little 1-2 punch over here with the mud. Yeah, get that back wall over there. Hey, that's a map. I said we'll get that back wall taken care of. Let's see if we can get through here. Yep, no problem. So we'll set that down along with the mud wall right here and the mud doorway. And there you have it right there. Very nice. All right. You know what? I just realized something. I made a boo-boo over here. Because we have got to get the propellers up. And we can't do that with this here. I mean, we could do... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. We could do it, but, yeah. Okay. Give me a second here. All right. That was fun. Just got the area all cleaned up. No reason y'all have to see all that, right? We're working against the clock right now, and you know what? I've been editing out the little sounds because we built so much at the same time. It makes a boom really loud, but at the same time, that sounds very satisfying, and we're just building things one at a time right now, so why not? That's the sound of success right there. All right, so we're back to where we were before I decided to swing this blade. And let's go ahead and take this back over here. Y'all didn't see any of this. Just gonna put that right there. All right, and let's get back to it. Next up, I'm gonna do what I should have done earlier. Yeah, it looks like I accidentally took down that roof right there. No problem. Easily corrected. Yeah, let's. Yeah, we'll put it. We're gonna put it right here. The notched roof. I thought about moving it back a little bit, but nah, I'm just gonna keep it right over here. And there we go. All right. Let's take a look at her. And the roof has been reconstructed. And all right, now that we have the roof taken care of, we can kind of move on to the next step, which is the propeller. And I'll use a frame to get that started. And we'll get on up. I said we'll get on up here. There we go. It sounded like a foghorn leghorn there for a second. Let's get that completed. All right, and gonna move on to the next step. You know what? It's getting a little dark. With the power of mods, make it just a little bit brighter. Why not? Why not? Yeah, that looks good. All right. We can make today last forever and ever. It'll be like groundhog, you know what I'm going to say. All right, let's just put these up here. Wall ourselves in. But we've got a little escape hatch down there if we need it. See how loud that is? Boom. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it. Maybe it's growing on me. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. Am I right? Right. And next, these walls would not be complete without mud walls. So we'll go ahead and get these walled up. Looking good, Hollywood. Try not to fall down the hole over there. Put one more up and cover your ears, darling. Here it comes. Alright, we're looking good. We're looking good. And I'm going to go ahead and do some parkour to get over here. And I feel kind of like Green Lantern. Like whenever I need something, it's like, you know what? You know what could be helpful here? A ladder. So we'll just put that ladder down there. And you know what's coming. There we go. A little quieter that time because I just built the ladder, not a whole bunch of stuff. All right. So I tried multiple routes to try to get this notched roof taken care of, and this seems to be the only course of action. I'm going to rotate this. There we go. Rotate it back. And I hope you're in the mood for an aerial view because that's what we're doing. I went ahead and got all that taken up. Let's do a little instant replay here. All right, fantastic. Now, on to the next part. And that next part is going to be the base for the propellers, for the propeller. I don't know. Is it plural? Propeller? I don't know, whatever it is. The spinny thing on the whirly bird. There. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to show you folks this. This is just really the base to it. We're going to build one more higher up. And you know what? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Hey, what are you doing? You're in my shot. Get down there. Right there. That's perfect. Don't move. All right, here we go. Fantastic. So the next logical step is going to put some roofs, some ceilings, whatever you want to call it. It's all a matter of perspective. So we'll get that done as well. Excellent. And I'm just going to put these down. We might do a little jumping ahead just so it doesn't get repetitive. And again, you know, we're on a time crunch. We got a lot to do in 30 minutes. That's why I edited the heck out of this video. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And one more time, if you are enjoying it, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet. And subscribe to the channel. Boom. Very dramatic indeed. So there we go. We've got the base to the propeller set up. And it's time to keep on keeping on. And we're going to do that with some frames up above. Like so. Pretty straightforward stuff. Just point and click. Hopefully you can kind of see where this is going. So we're putting all 4 of the frames up. And you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for another aerial view. How about you? Well, haha, it's too late. Here we go. All right. And I'm going to push the button. Boom. Outstanding. Now I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I went ahead and walled and mudded everything up just so you didn't have to sit through that again. By now you probably know how to do it. See how it keeps getting louder and louder the more stuff that you complete at the same time. But this part right here, if I were to do this again, so if you decide to do it, I basically would prefer to not have it walled and mudded up. I think it would look a lot better if it was almost like transparent or see-through, because it does look kind of blocky. Hello. You're coming down with me, sir. Eventually. Yeah, just put that anywhere. So, yeah, it just looks kind of blocky. I don't know. It might look a little bit different without the walls and the mud. But I like it either way. But I would have done it a little bit differently the second time around. Just a little piece of advice or recommendation if you do decide to build this. And now we're going to put the actual propellers up, like so. And then we get to see this almost in its full glory. Just need to get a couple more down. Like so. Also added some mud roofs. And there you have it. A couple of spicy propellers. Or maybe that's the whole thing. I don't know. But yeah, take a gander at that. Not bad at all. Looking really good. Looking kind of like a helicopter. I mean, hopefully you didn't expect it to look exactly like one. But I also like the way how in the front, you know, you still have some bushes. Oh, and look, that little piggy in the back. It's like a little bit of smoke coming out the back. No. But what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to make this a little bit longer. It looks the nose looks a little like a little snub nose. I want it to push out a little bit further because it does look like it's just kind of attached right below the propeller, which looks kind of weird. So I'm going to go ahead and add this frame in, among other things. And I guess let's just go ahead and get that taken care of. And add some more blueprints. Boom. So it looks a little bit longer. And I actually like this a little bit better than the way it looked previously because it's going to interact with these crops. It's going to look almost like it's part of the jungle. Hey there, buddy. So yeah, we're going to continue on with this. We'll go ahead and get these walled up. We've got windows on the side. I think that looks kind of cool. And we also can't forget to put kind of the cherry on top, which is our cockpit in the front, using a shed. And there we have it. Excellent. We also, whoops, just kidding. We like them there. So also I'm going to put some more windows in here. I like that. And where is it at? Roof. Why not? It was there, right? Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's get these windows on, since we've been talking about that. More than anything else, can we slide in through here? We certainly can. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy completed. Perfect. And let's see if we can't add that little section as well. Right here, now that we have everything else completed. Sometimes it's a little freaky. Yep, looks good to me. All right, excellent. I just noticed something. Did you notice something? We don't have any windows in the cockpit, so hopefully this won't take the whole thing down. Cross your fingers. I think we're good. Whoa, oh, watch your mouth, buddy. But yeah, look at that. Fantastic. And there you have it. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I am going to let it speak for itself with the video and the music. I wish you happy building, safe building, and many blessings. Thank you so much for watching, folks.